Alright, so this is how to play Closing Time by Semisonic on piano. I play it by ear and this is how it sounds. And that's basically how it sounds. The intro is pretty simple. It's just 4 chords, and it's a G, D, G chord. And you play that 4 times. If you know the song, you can play it to the tempo. Then you play a D, A, D. Then you play an A, E, A, and it's C, G, C. So. Then those chords repeat in the same order throughout the entire intro and verse and chorus. Alright, so after you play that 4 times, once, so you play this, you go through it 4 times once. Then you add in the right hand, and the timing may be kind of tricky, but the right hand plays as follows. Alright, so you play B, G, B, G. Then you add in a D, then B or G, B, G. So, alright, then you do it again. This time you add a C. Alright, so. So you just repeat that twice in this while you play it with the intro. If you don't know how to do it together, you can play it like this. Alright. And when you get to the melody now, you're going to play the same chords in the same order, but you just play it twice, as you would in the intro if you don't know how to do the timing for this part. Alright, so the first part is Closing Time, and that's going to be played by D, B, and A. Alright. Then you play the D chord by itself. Alright, so. Then you go up, then you get up to the A, E, A chord, or the A chord. And you play Open All the Doors, which is played by B, A, G, G. Alright, so. Alright. Alright, when you get to the last part of the doors, you play a C chord. And then you play E for and. So, very slowly. Like that. The next part is let yourself into the world, out into the world. Alright. So it's played like this. Let yourself out into the world. B, C, B, A, B, A, G. Let yourself out into the world. Alright, so very slowly from the beginning. timing is kind of hard to dictate for this song as well. So hopefully you get it down. Alright, the next part is closing time again. Alright, shine a light on over every boy and every girl, or something like that. And it's played the same way. So this is the second part of the first verse. Alright, and when you get to this part, you play E again, and then you play a G to represent the words over. Alright, so second part of the first verse. Alright, then every boy and every girl. And it's played the same way. So very slowly from the beginning. So now this is the third part, where it says one last call for alcohol. So closing time, one last call for alcohol. And it's played the virtually the same way, like a little differently though. Alright, so one last call, Alright, so one last call for alcohol. You play E twice, because alcohol is 3 syllables. So real slowly from one last call for alcohol, or closing time. Alright, then you play so. And the next part is finish your whiskey or beer. Play the same way. Alright, now next part is closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't sit here. Play the same way you play the second part. You play E and G. Alright, so but you can't stay here. Alright, so I'll do real slow from that part. Now we get into the chorus, where it says, I know who I want to take me home. And it's played like this. You play a B and a G. So I. Then you play a G over here. Then who is played with the right there. Alright, so I know who I. And it's played like this. Alright, then want. It's played the same way. Then you play. Then you repeat. So, very slowly together. Then it plays Take Me Home. And that's about all I know up to in the song that I figured out so far.